The main problem we are talking about is that right now not everyone in Indonesia has equal access to affordable and good public transportation. The way things are now, some places have good services but others are left behind. We believe that the best way to fix this is for the government to fully control the transportation system, from owning the vessels to managing the roads and setting fares. And right now, we see some improvements in bigger cities like Jakarta, where we have Transjakarta and MRT. But in other areas, especially in rural or less developed parts of Indonesia, people still rely on expensive and sometimes unsafe transport options. This happens because the system is a mix of public and private companies, which means there's no consistency in quality and coverage. So our proposal is simple: let the government take full control over public transport. The government would manage everything by the buses, set the routes, decide the prices, and take care of daily operations. With full control, the government can make sure there is a public transport system that works for everyone, no matter where they live. And we all argue that this is about fairness. The government has a responsibility to make sure everyone, especially the poor and people in remote areas, has access to affordable and reliable transportation. When private companies control things, they usually avoid areas that are not profitable. But with the government in charge, they can make sure everyone gets served. And so we all add that this also helps with fairness in society. Poorer areas and people in countryside will benefit the most if the government manage transportation. Plus, the government can push for things like electric buses and mass transit systems, which would be hard for private companies to do because they are more focused on making money. And we understand what the opposition might say: the government is slow and inefficient, but we believe that with the right planning and investment, the government can run things much better than the current system. They might also praise private companies for being innovative, but we think the government can also be innovative with the right technology and partnerships, just with more focus on public benefits than the profit. So we believe giving the government full control over public transportation is the best way to ensure fairness, sustainability, and quality of all Indonesians. Our team, the opposition, thinks that the real issues here is not just who controls transportation, but how we create a system that works well, in flexible, and can adapt over time. We don't we don't think it's a good idea to let the government have full control over transportation. In fact, we believe the private sector needs to play a role because they help make the system more efficient and innovative. And right now, we know the transportation system is not perfect, but a lot of the progress we've seen, like the easy to use tickets apps, the integration of different modes of transportation, and even things like real-time updates came from private companies. And the government already plays an important role in setting rules, providing subsidies, and ensuring fairness. But it doesn't need to control everything, because what we propose is to keep the system open but improve it. The government can regulate and provide support, but private companies should still be allowed to operate and innovate it. When the government controls everything, things become less flexible and slower. Private companies bring competitions which pushes everyone to improve their service. If the government does everything, there's no innovative to get better. In the opening, we all show that the private companies are key to efficiency and innovation. They are motivated to find new ways to make transportation better because they have to compete with others. And if everything is controlled by the government, there won't be any competition and the system will become stagnant. We all also talk about the financial risks. If the government has to fund all of transportation, it could drain public funds which could be better used elsewhere. In the closing, we all add 2 points. The first one is resilience. When a crisis happens, a system fully controlled by the government is much more vulnerable because there's no backup from private companies. And the second is diversity. Having different kinds of providers, public, private, and even community-based services means that the system can adapt to needs of different areas, which is something a single government-run system might struggle with. And we all also respond to the government's points if they argue the private companies only cares about profits. We all say that the government can create rules that make private companies serve underserved areas. There's no need to take everything away from them to make things better. So instead of creating a rich and rigged system, we prefer a more flexible, innovative, and open transportation system where everyone works together to provide the best service. Thank you. From the government side, we believe that letting the government fully own and manage all public transportation is the best way to make things fair and equal for everyone in Indonesia. Right now, not all regions get the same level of service, and private companies often ignore areas that don't make money. By giving full control to the government, we can make sure that public transportation reaches everyone, including poor and remote areas, while also pushing for cleaner, more sustainable systems. And from the opposition side, we believe that giving the government full control it removes the benefits of competition, slows down innovation, and puts all the financial burden on the government. Instead, we propose that the system should stay open with both government and private sectors working together, and that way we can keep improving transportation without making it slower, less flexible, or more expensive for the country. Thank you.